Good morning, friends, and welcome to episode 5 of Control. Let's get into it. I think we're supposed to go this way? Or we're supposed to go this way? Yeah. Parapsychology.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right. More of you? Really?
Okay. It's a weird-ass elevator.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Case files. Rubber duck. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the rest of the child's imagination until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hidden in the daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials into his home illegally, taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of the altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
Hold on. My cat just threw up. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know. She gets excited sometimes in the morning. Just decides to start eating. Hold on, I need to... Okay.
You are a word. The word that describes this.
You are mine now. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Yeah, these guys are having a rough time.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
So we're at assets. Okay, I've got a level 3 card. Okay.
Oh, these charts. As if you can find anything in this place.
I see where you're going. We have to help them.
My lord. Okay, that guy's alive. Clear this out. Oh, we got a boss fight.
Put a shirt on!
Get him. Let's try this again. Protection studies. Okay, I want to go back here real quick. So I think there was a what do you call it? Yeah, shelter. There we go. And down there. busted out of there. Oh, is this the room? Is this a remake of the room? Okay. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television might spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match the synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, being himself located in the eastern part of blank. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way that we predicted. Okay, so we'll come back here later. A ritual office. She's always grabbing her right shoulder. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point, I hope you'll be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure you would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for your expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn, Bureau of Control. Rituals. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply a result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing blank called rituals. The blank of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive actions, causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who have recognized a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered the employment of the Bureau. Prefer to blank for file.
Forest of positive interactions. So I play this and get in the tank. Okay. Self-reflection can bring answers. I read that somewhere.
play the first guided imagery experience tape. Okay. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. You'll need time to prepare further tests.
Maybe he doesn't want to quack.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Aha. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so that goes that way.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct both in their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure in the prisms retain frequencies in the range blank to blank hertz, with perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism to a blank, methods for imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with properties of harmonized resonance, blank, and the prism be explored and explained. Referred to the file blank for full report. What's going on? Hold on. I gotta take her out potties, I think. Be right back. I'm back.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
We'll figure it out. Okay. Actually, grab that. Let's go up here real fast. What is up here?
Embracing the erratic, an audio journey. This must be one of those sensory tank tapes.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Can we affect this? So, the fourth is that one. Okay, now is this the same? No, it's not. Oops. This is 2. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. So 1 is that. Yeah, 1 is that, and 4 is that. So
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
I got it. Jeez Luigi. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So we know. Oh, there we go. So 2 is. Oh no, 2 is the thing. 2 is that. 3 is. Oh, do we not have 3 yet?
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Dude. Where is the last punch card? Oh, yeah. Just get rid of you. Put you there.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Put you there.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Black Rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Black Rock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Fate. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
With just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Sweet. Wow, that's handy. Okay.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing...
Yeah, we already saw. Okay.
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to be, but don't dash, and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
Yeah, I think we've seen this one, right?
Fixed. Building shifts occur at...
His sniper. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance, using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. Should note that rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and his snipers are well aware of how to use it. His warped. This warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to the drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their targets. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly have a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than hosts that become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Hi, sweetie. Hi, pumpkin. Are there stages in evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after certain amounts of time? Does the corruption become too strong for the organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Pumpkin, I see you, sweetie, but you gotta get down. You gotta figure out a seat. Okay. Research.
No Hiss followed you in, right?
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
He wants us to crack Darling's personal logs?
That one seems pretty good. 3 objects at the same time.
Crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data? Breach.
She must... think he's hiding something. And I agree.
Okay. Wait, they say we have to go to maintenance? Okay.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Okay, so this is where you come in originally. Okay. What's that noise?
Director Faden.
Do I want to go this way? Central maintenance. Nope. Field testing. Black rock processing. Okay. So I haven't been here before. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a blank frequency different from our own. With these frequencies matched, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a blank. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes blank, and those who learn of it are actively denied. Interesting. Stay at the training course. Okay, what was that collectible we just got? I'd like a formal complaint regarding unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want to use the Ranger Field Training Course recorded message to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. The report, this is Astronaut Program. The report serves as an introductory guide to the Astronaut Program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral reach procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box, see case OOP-18 for details, in the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a blank session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experiences in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that blank within the astral plane varies widely between astronauts. On a rare occasion, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Oh wait, I think there was a hotline.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. there's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
What if you die? Okay.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we listened to that one.
I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
What am I supposed to be doing here?
Okay. 45 seconds remaining.
Come on.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm not gonna make it.
15 seconds remaining.
Where the hell is this?
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
Try again, Ranger.
Shit!
What is going on in there? Oh, I do have a personal mod slot. Can I increase my energy recovery speed? Yeah. What else do I have in here just for fun? Evade energy cost, health, launch energy cost. Yeah, that's probably something.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining.
Oh. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. No.
Try again, Ranger.
No. I was so close. Out of here. Oh, okay, there.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
No.
5 seconds remaining.
No, not that.
Seconds remaining.
Ah.
5 seconds remaining.
So annoying.
Course failed.
No.
Try again, Ranger.
Fuck you, awkward voice recording.
God damn, that's so frustrating. Sometimes just what it chooses to grab onto. This is also
Get ready, Ranger. Course
a lot
starting
easier
in
when you've
5,
got more energy and
4,
stuff.
3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Eat up. Nice. Just got a trophy, so that must mean that,
Time to have a shield.
Oh. Weapon mod's full. I'm just gonna get rid of all these level 1s. Nope. Mr. Sniper Man, where you at? Okay. Can I get up there? Oh. Looks like I can. Holiday Memories brand, white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of blank feet, always in tune below blank hertz. The verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on individual that is copying. The item was taken from blank, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate this holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communicating with the world. After a frozen passage is opened, a military expedition visited the base to reestablish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in the supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Okay. Well, that was fun. We got a new ability. Sector elevator. Alright, so we gotta go. Oh! What are you doing? Alright, the Tennyson Report. Listen, Trench is on a warpath about the Tennyson Report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did is going to get crucified. I don't know if this is one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now. I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place could be downright a hostile work environment sometimes. The safe object of power can reduce a barrier using objects and material form in its immediate vicinity. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against the para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge its barrier's durability. Blank and blank velocity ammunition were tested with blank results. Testing will continue after blank. Safe object power is clearly a viable candidate for use in the combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Okay, so we already got that. Is this the way we want to go? Okay, we came down here. There's the turbine room. Great. Okay. Don't want to go down there. Okay. Okay, chairs out. That's on there, that's there, so. Okay. Really grooving. Okay. Ouch. Very, very disconcerting.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Reminder, if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
Okay. What is the Atlas chamber? Atlas theory. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see blah blah blah, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose for the oldest house usual walls, floors, and shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by a surveillance camera. A previous theory was that the change corresponds to the house shifts and that the Atlas is blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur in the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Yeah, I definitely have not been here. This all seems new to me. Gotcha. cleanse this and get ourselves a checkpoint. Speak with Erish. Okay, anything worth reading down here? Is this just my life now, this box and me? Just me in a box. Just me in a box, girl.
Glad to see you're still you.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success. What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
They've each taken a few hits. We need to get them to a surgical station ASAP, but I don't think they're stable enough to move.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring. I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring. Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't help. Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I failed people.
Oh,
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
I hate the I'm my own worst enemy trope. / I always fail people. It's just like, well, here's an idea. Stop. I don't know. Do something better. Learn. Adjust. Getting into something
Arish
here.
wasn't kidding about that monster.
down this away. Swan boat. An item made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the pedal or item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of blank. Possible connections to Ep.05. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from Human Resources Department. Background. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Blank located on Lake Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it rejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas. C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train and arrived in the Bureau without further incident. Alright, let's go. Let's go F up a swan.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
What's it? Energy converters? Okay, we've definitely been that way before.
Shit! There's... What the fuck?
Tell where it is with all this red crap on the screen. There it is. Okay. So it attacks quick. I was hoping I could maybe get that throw off before it. Almost had though.
Hey, up here!
What?
I need to get out of here. When can we get out of here?
Oh, I didn't read this one. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's projects is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all the hedge runner research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip your staff with an additional protective device, especially not as strong as Darling says, if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen it from either of them? Strikes you as odd. Let's talk in person soon for the next Bureau heads-up meeting. M.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster. You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism? What the fuck? Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
Cool. So you don't have to wait till it comes out and smack it with stuff.
frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from a threshold, quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code of the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again.
Darling.
These files. Home safe. The object. Blah. We already read this one, right? Discover the basement of home in Ohio. Ooh, Ohio. OH. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from the seam around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. Oh, this guy. Hiss distorted. Hiss distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the Hiss distorted apparently are not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The Hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau. How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use Hiss resonance to reflect light? Physical deformation of the particular Hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses?
This should get us into the quarry.
Cool. I've already gotten into the quarry. Bureau Archivist. Collect 120 collectibles. So that's Black Rock Processing. That's where I came from. What's up, y'all?
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
God, the throw ability is awesome. Okay, is this... Yeah, that's that. Okay. So we unlock the... excuse me, we unlocked this door. That's nice. I was freaked out for that. I was like, "Wow, man, they're gonna lock me out again." Interesting. What is over here? Okay. That there's so much reading in this. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench. Before he became director, the container provided a safe method of extraction of blank excesses energy output while acting as a human way to house them. The coolant pumps keep the container and its blank from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters. Too many C's there. Whereas rendered to a blank through the use of turbine engine or generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible to the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of blank's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-2 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effects from its occupant. Okay. Okay, so this is where I came from. I'm not going to try that. Fan supplement. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investor Blank met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. An explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm the certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in these increasingly technological world, the radio and other inventions or innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist our department handle all communication with public bodies. With all due respect, William S. Power, Head of Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions. Okay, so where did that other... How long have I been doing this? 134, okay. I think we're about at a good place to stop. But I'm gonna go check the other... There's like another elevator or something back this way. Yeah, this elevator. What does this do? Black Rock Quarry. Okay. So what does this elevator do?
Elevator's broken. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Long way down. Okay, I guess that's fixed again. A lot of guys. Okay. This might be a good place to stop. It seems like we're about to get into something, so I'm gonna head back here. See if we can do any kind of upgrading. Abilities. Oh, we can. Oh, what is this? Shield. Shield strength. Okay. When released, shield propels debris at nearby enemies. Oh, there we go. Now we're calling. While holding shield, use evade to rush at enemies and knock them back. Oh, that's nice. Energy to recover while shield is active. Well, I think I'm going to continue on with this. Oh, in order to get this, I have to have these, so I guess we'll just do that. Yeah, I feel like powering through this is probably pretty good. Some of these shield ones seem okay. The melee I don't care about. I never really melee anybody. Energy is probably useful. And then health, obviously, but... Okay. Board countermeasures. Can't really use grip. Open mods, personal mods. What's this upgrade? Oh, interesting. I don't know if this is a smart use of resources, but... Alright. Good place to stop. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.